Hello, beautiful people. You are welcome to Skills Shop, a place where we learn skills that will put money in our bank account. Now, today we are going to be learning how to make 20 liters of multi-purpose liquid soap. Wow, this soap is so beautiful. The consistency is top notch. The fragrance is wonderful and the foaming superb. Stick to the end of this video so that you will learn every secret that makes this soap beautiful. Now we are going straight into the ingredients and the measurement of this soap. The first chemical we are looking at is our soda ash. The soda ash will be using 250 grams of soda ash for this production. The next thing we are looking at is nitrosol. That's the next chemical. It is a thickening agent. Remember, the soda ash too is also a thickening agent. Nitrosol. Everything is written on the screen. I take my time to put the measurements on the screen. Please don't make it as in lower than what you are seeing. You can exceed some of them slightly, like your nitrosol, you can exceed it a little. Your SLS, you can also exceed it a little, but there are some chemicals that you don't exceed what I have written down, like the caustic soda. Please don't exceed 30 grams because you are adding other chemicals that will make it thick. Your sulfuric, this they call it chocolate, 500 ml, or you can say 50 cl of sulfuric acid. Your foam booster, you can add more of your foam booster if you want it to foam more than this. And remember, if you want it to foam more than this, please don't increase the sulfuric, rather increase the SLS to make it more, you know, more, foam more. That was your fragrance, and this is your color is as desired. Please, any kind of color you want to use and the quantity you want to use. This is salt. I love using salt in my soap production. A lot of people will be asking me, why are you using salt when you are not doing the other transparent liquid soap? I tell them there is a magic that salt does in my liquid soap. That is why I use salt. Now, this is 3 liters of water, and this water is where I will be mixing my SLS and making my SLS solution. This other 7 liters of water is for all the thickening agents, the soda ash, the caustic soda, and so on and so forth. This is my mixing bowl. This is where I make the magic. This is where I make the production. That's where I make the production. So for your SLS, when you add it to the water, please stir it very well. Stir it very well so that everything dissolves. Everything dissolves before you set it aside. Make sure you stir it very well so everything will dissolve, so you don't end up seeing these particles. Yes, these whitish particles, it will be as clear as water, like transparent as water. That is how your SLS solution should be, so it doesn't affect your soap. You put it aside and you begin to mix in all of your thickening agents, your soda ash, your caustic soda, your STPP, your salt, everything in these 7 liters of water. Very soon you will understand. Some people will look at it and they'll say, oh, I've not seen this type before. Yes, everybody has their own formula. The most important thing, your soap is coming out fine and is not harmful to the skin, is not harmful to the body. That's the most important thing. But you can use any formula, any way you can use to get a very beautiful soap. My dear, go ahead and make your own practical about it, but be very careful because you are using chemicals. Okay, all right. So if you have watched up till this time, please just do well to like and to subscribe to my channel, just to encourage me, because I don't see why somebody will hop up on a video, learn as much as you want to learn, and you just leave without saying thank you. Without saying thank you, the only way you tell us thank you is by clicking on the subscribe button and liking the video so that we will be encouraged to produce more videos. I know you have done that, right? Have you subscribed? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. All right. So we proceed to making the soap. Please, at this junction, after you have put everything, stir it very well so that they all combine together. Stir it very well so they all combine together. Now, when we are starting the soap, the first thing we are putting into the soap is our nitro soap. Our nitro soap. Gradually put your nitro soap, and as you're putting your nitro soap, please be stirring it. Stir your nitro soap so that it doesn't form lump under the soap. You know, some people will come to the comment section and they will say, oh, I tried this soap, but my own formed lump. You didn't stir it very well. You didn't put it gradually. You just poured it and you didn't stir very well. Please follow the procedure so you don't end up coming back to say, oh, I did what you said and I did not see the result you said I'm going to see. You know, there are a lot of people who are like that. They will always want to criticize, but they forget that there are steps that they need to follow, and if you don't follow those steps you won't get the result. So just stick till the end. Don't skip any part. Don't feel that you know it. You may not have come across this formula before, so stick to the end so that you will get everything you need to get in the video. Now you keep stirring this so that everything in the nitrosol is going to dissolve. Everything is going to dissolve so you don't end up having thick lumps in your soap. At this moment, after stirring it, you add your sulfuric acid. Now remember, one of the signs you know that your nitrosol is good is that as you are turning it, it gets to an extent, it begins to thicken gradually. Then you know that this is a good nitrosol. But even if you are buying a bad nitrosol, that's not a cause for alarm. You will still get a good soap. I assure you about that. So don't be afraid, just go ahead. Even if you don't have a thickened consistency in your nitroso, just go ahead. Now we are turning our sulfuric acid with our nitroso. Please turn it very well. Now in my previous video, I don't know if you can watch my previous video, you will see that the one I did, I first of all put the thickening agent before the foaming agent. But in this video, the reverse is the case. As you can see, I am putting the foaming agent before the thickening agent, and I tell you, this soap came out wonderful. Yes, wonderful. In my previous video where I did 20 liters of a multipurpose liquid soap, I put just 35 mils of 350 mils of sulfuric acid, but here I'm putting 500 mils. So when you make your research, you will come out with something beautiful. Now, after you have stirred your sulfuric acid and you know that it has, blended well with the nitrosol, you begin to add your SLS. Remember, SLS is also a foaming agent. Yes, it's also a foaming agent. You begin to add your SLS, pardon me, you begin to add your SLS and you stir. In liquid soap, stirring is the only work there. You stir and you stir and you stir, because stirring is what makes your soap beautiful. You don't just add any chemical and you leave it like that. No, it's going to, separate. Your soap is going to be separating at the end. It's not going to blend together. So you keep stirring and stirring and stirring. So at this point now, we have mixed our sulfonic acid into our nitrosol, and we have added our SLS. The soap is gradually coming out. Now, after the foaming agent, we are now going to be adding our thickening agent. Remember, we put our soda ash, we put our STPP, our caustic soda, and salt into this water I am adding now into my soap. All the thickening agents in one water. Yes, in my previous video, I separated the caustic soda, I separated the soda ash, I separated STPP, all of it, I separated them. But in this one now, I am mixing everything together. Is that not shocking? Yes, things are coming out, new things are evolving. We learn every day. Another thing is that in my previous video where I talked about 20 liters of multipurpose liquid soap, if you observe, I added the foaming agents together. I added the SLS, then in that video I added Texapon and sulfonic acid in one water. But the reverse is the case here. In this one, I separated them and I'm adding all the thickening agents in one water. Wow. As you can see, this soap is looking beautiful. See how the soap is thick. Thick. Like the consistency is beautiful. The soap is thick. If you supply this soap and your customer did not appreciate you, no, I don't know what to say concerning that customer. This soap is so beautiful. The soap is thick. The soap foams very, very well. I tell you, the soap foams very, very well. And if you observe, I did not put Texapon in this soap. I know somebody would be wondering, why didn't she put Texapon in this soap? My dear, Texapon, as at when I'm doing this soap, it has tied wrapper. I don't know if you're in Nigerian, you will understand. It is now very expensive, but we must improvise, right? We must do without one and add another. Now we are adding our foam booster. Like I said, the foam booster, you can increase the foam booster to 60 mil, to 600 mil or 60 cl, or you can increase it, but just put your foam booster and make your soap foam very well. This soap that I'm making now, I am making it for somebody who wants to use it for laundry in a washing machine. So if you notice, I did not make mention of anything called glycerin. Yes, I did not include glycerin in this soap because the soap is not to be used on skin. The soap is to be used in washing machine. But in case you want to add glycerin, which is very important, if your customer will be using it on their skin or if they didn't mention to you that they are using it for washing machine, please, this point is where you add your glycerin. Glycerin is very, very important. I tell you, glycerin is very, very important. And another thing that I did not add that I'm supposed to add in this soap is the preservative. Preservative is very, very important. But why I did not add preservative is that this soap is not going to last for up to 2 weeks. This 20 liters I'm doing is for a laundry shop. It's not going to last for up to 2 weeks. So I didn't see any need in putting preservative. But please, if you are not sure how long the soap is going to last, please put your preservative so that the person don't end up keeping the soap more than 1 month or 2, 3, 4 months and the person start observing separation in color, separation in whatever. I believe you get what I'm trying to say. Now see this soap. The soap is looking so beautiful. The soap is not looking foamy, 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 foamy on the surface. But when you use this soap for your laundry, you use this soap for your dishes, you use this soap for whatever you want to use it for, you will see the foaming that is coming out of this soap. And you will come back to tell me thank you. Like you will say, I tried it and this soap is wonderful. I want to please encourage you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share it so that others will learn. Don't be a selfish person. I know you are not. Eh? I know you are not a selfish person. Now I have just added the color. The color, sorry. I have just added the fragrance. I need subscribers. I need subscribers. So that is why the subscription is making me confused. I just added the fragrance and the fragrance is wow. I used banana for this one. I use banana fragrance. My regular fragrance is Sophia fragrance. But when I went to the market, I didn't see it. Our soap is ready. Isn't it beautiful? We are going to be leaving this soap for at least 12 hours. All right, this is the following day. Wow, this soap, eh? Well, I won't say anything until you try it by yourself and come back to the comment section and tell me what you feel about the soap. The soap is almost very transparent, like it is transparent, but not too transparent, but it's very transparent. Like, see it now. You're almost seeing the bottom of the plate. The soap is wonderful. The fragrance is top notch. I want to encourage you, don't leave this in your phone. Share it so that others will like and share too. Thank you so much. God bless you.